welcome back to my channel. So before we jump in, I just wanted to talk about some new products that I recently got for this video. And I got all of these products at this store called Freaky Finds in New Braunfels, and they have so many cool things. So first, I got this Ben Nye Colorless Luxury Powder, and I got it just because of the fact that it is colorless. I also got these Ben Nye Red and Black Glitters. And I also got the Ben Nye Lumiere Luxe Powders. This one is in Ultra Bright, and this one is in Ice Gold. I went ahead and also got these lashes just because they looked like the perfect pair. And then of course I had to get these teeth. Alright, so jumping right in, I'm priming my eyelids with my NYX white eyeshadow base. And I'm using a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush for this. My nails were way too long to dig in and get the product, so this brush worked perfectly for it. Then I go ahead and set that with that Ben Nye Colorless Powder with just a small beauty blender. Using a large blending brush from Wet n Wild, I pick up a brown eyeshadow and place that all over my crease. You could use any brown eyeshadow. This is really just going to help us be able to blend our black eyeshadow once we place that later on. Then using a small blending brush from e.l.f., I'm using the Ben Nye Luxe Powder in Ultra Bright and placing that right on my brow bone. In person, this is beautiful. I'm not sure if you can really see it on camera, but I love it. Now using that same blending brush we were using before, you could use any black eyeshadow and place that right on top of the brown, just a little below the crease. And then you just want to slowly blend that up. Taking my Modern Renaissance brush, I'm using the blending side and I concentrate that black shadow in my crease to deepen it up. Now just keep blending. So I know like my girl Penny here is supposed to be like a killer clown, but I mean if you're gonna be the girlfriend of it, you can't have harsh lines in your eyeshadow. Like, come on. Now here I'm just using a Maybelline Flat Wet n Wild brush and my Maybelline Master Concealer to cut my crease. Now you just want to follow your natural crease. I went a little too high, but I'll fix that by just going over it with black eyeshadow and then just correcting it. So here I'm just placing the Ben Nye Red Glitter in Fire Red right over the concealer. Just because the concealer was still kind of wet, I just wanted to see if the glitter was going to stick to it. But instead, I'm using my Duo Lash Glue to place on the lid, and then I just go right over that with the glitter. Then I just blend our black eyeshadow on the outer V going into the glitter. I got these lashes that looked perfect for this look, but they were a little heavy, so it was a little hard to work with, but I finally got them down. Just take your time and be patient, it'll get easier. It also helps to push the lashes up while they're drying, that way they stay in that position. So I went ahead and did my other eye off camera, but moving on to the face, I'm using my white Snazaroo body paint and a damp beauty blender and just placing that all over the face. I also carry this down onto the neck and the shoulders because this is the part of the skin that is going to be exposed around the red collar that I'm going to be using. So what I found was the best way to use this paint is just by directly spraying some water onto the paint into the container and then just pressing your beauty blender into that and then just going ahead and dabbing it right onto the skin. Then once everything is covered, I go ahead and set all those areas with that same Ben Nye colorless setting powder. So my girl Penny here is a Slade Queen. So for the lips, we're going to overdraw them using my Jordana lip liner in Sedona Red. And I'm kind of just creating my own lip shape and then just flicking it out once I get to the corners, because this is going to be where we're going to connect the lips to the red lines on the face. Then I just fill all of that in with Kat Von D's Liquid Lip in Outlaw. So of course my camera died, but to draw on the red lines, I used a thin angled brush and my red Snazaroo body paint and just kind of freehanded the lines. They're really easy and simple, and they don't have to be perfect because we're going to be messing with them a little bit later on in the video. So here I tried to use red and black eyeshadow on the nose, but that was a fail. So I just used my black and red Snazaroo body paint and then set that with red and black eyeshadow. And I also contour my nose with that same red eyeshadow. For the brows, I just filled them in with black eyeshadow and kind of turned up the front of my brows for a more sinister look. And then at first I was using a flat liner brush to fill them in, but as I got closer to the front of the brow, I used a smaller precision brush just to get a really good point to the front of the brow. So for the clown collar, I actually used a red skirt that I got from the Spirit Halloween store and just clipped it in the back of my neck, and it worked out perfectly. Now I'm just shading the ends of the red lines and around my mouth with black eyeshadow. I had these red rhinestones, so I just used the large ones and placed them on my ears as earrings. Now back to the lips, I'm just repeating the same steps that I did on the eyes, and I think you get the point here. It's pretty self-explanatory. After I added some more rhinestones for detail, I added some bottom lashes. Now I have no idea what lashes these are, they've just been in my Halloween makeup collection forever. But when doing this step, you want to be sure to put the false lashes underneath your real ones. I feel like this is a no-brainer, but you know, I feel like I have to say it just because if you were to put it on top, the glue would literally get in your eye and that would be the worst day ever, so don't do that. So yes, Penny is like a crazy clown or whatever, but she's still got a sleigh, so I added some more of that Ben Nye Luxe powder in Ultra Bright, and I don't know why the camera isn't picking it up, maybe because of the white that it's on top of, but this is beautiful. You can see it more when I highlight the inner corner of my eyes on top of the black, and I freaking love it. Now I'm just adding a little bit of blood on top of the lines that we created. This is why I said it doesn't have to be completely perfect because I kind of messed it up, but I like the way it looked. And I also add blood on the bottom of my lip to go down my chin and kind of look like I just ate somebody, so yeah. I kind of place blood everywhere, so just have fun with it. Here I just got some white gloves and I'm cutting the tips of the fingers off because I wanted my nails to creep through the gloves to kind of look like claws. And after I do that, I just put blood all over the gloves and yeah. So that completes my Penny the Clown makeup tutorial. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit that bell so you don't miss any of my new videos coming up. Leave me a comment letting me know what you would like to see next, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!